Russia on Friday, Washington, now Boston. David Cameron is travelling far from home these days, but he keeps coming back to a single issue: Europe.
Thank you, it's great to be here. Very nice.
Even as he went to meet the governor of Massachusetts and offer condolences and solidarity following the recent bombings, the Prime Minister had been plotting what may be his most audacious throw of the dice on the EU question yet.
It is time for the British people to have their say. It is time for us to settle this question about Britain and Europe.
When David Cameron made his big Europe speech in January, he hoped to put a lid on the issue. Already a big ask, the unprecedented success of UKIP in local elections made that hope impossible. The Prime Minister had already committed himself to a referendum by 2017 at the latest, if elected in 2015. Now he's publishing a draft bill which, if passed, would set that timetable in stone. With no Lib Dem support for the measure, the Tories will have to adopt unorthodox measures to bring the bill before Parliament. It may be that a private member's bill, a low-level bill that rarely stands the chance of becoming law, is the best bet. The reason David Cameron's given the green light to what is unmistakably a risky step is because he hopes to put his political opponents on the back foot. If he can say, no ifs, no buts, a Conservative victory would mean a referendum, the idea is that throws the question back onto Labour and the Lib Dems. What would you do? Nonsense and a distraction, they would respond. This isn't the Prime Minister giving the marching orders. In their view, the only reason he's stepping out there is because the Tory backbenchers have told him to. David Cameron was clearly buoyed by the fact Barack Obama said it makes sense to try to reform the EU, as the Prime Minister aims to do. He may be less enchanted to learn that some colleagues he might have hoped would applaud this move are sceptical it will work.
We know that the best option is to support the amendment on Wednesday, force the Labour and Liberals to decide. They at the moment seem to be at sixes and sevens. Don't forget, we've had a political establishment in this country which has denied the electorate for over 30 years a genuine choice on this matter. The time has come to put that right.
Chief among the risks David Cameron is running is the possibility this will only cause ferment in a Conservative Party that is always excitable on the Europe question, raising expectations he cannot hope to deliver. Joey Jones, Sky News, Boston.